you may be the
I was
first
going
one
to do a little thing with the table, but I'm shorter than you.
It's risky, but we would have loved to have seen it. Perhaps we bring a smaller table out and you do it in a few minutes.
Oh, please. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're so good. I love that movie.
Oh,
I
thanks.
love that movie.
Oh,
You're
thanks,
so
Ellen.
so good in everything, but just now you don't have any kids. I can't believe you're playing a mom even.
Well, I've played a lot of mothers.
You have?
And cops and lawyers and...
I don't remember
you know,
that.
Well, I mean, I played a mom in the piano.
Yeah, the piano.
In Raising Arizona.
Oh, that's well, they were babies.
Yeah, and in Roe versus Wade, where I didn't want the baby,
Yeah.
but you know, I kind of looked at it as any other part that I do. It's just kind of, you know, my imagination, and I kind of think that I had more freedom not being a mother. I could kind of not judge the character.
Right.
You know, and she had some real weaknesses and real vulnerability. So.
Well, and that right there would make you really not want to have a kid. That movie is about such a rebellious, troublesome, and you're, you know, the mother trying so hard to be the single mom and do it right. Now, so how did you bond with your daughter in the movie? Did you do anything special to get to know her? Well,
it was interesting because she's a very private young woman and very experienced. You know, she's not a newcomer to acting, and she had her own way of working that was very private. And I had tremendous respect for her immediately. But we got to rehearse on the set. So, I mean, we rehearsed on the set that we were going to shoot at, and that happened to be a real house. And we each had real bedrooms. That when, you know, there were clothes in the drawers, there was makeup in the vanity, there was food in the kitchen. So I said, why don't we spend the night here? You know, you, me, the girl who played my daughter, Rachel Evan Wood, and then Evan Rachel Wood, and then Nikki Reed, who was the other young actress. So the three of us spent the night in the house, and they dressed me up and like a little prostitute, and
kids will do that.
I drove them to a pharmacy where we bought nothing, and.
You must have bought something. Did you just stop the story there because you decided we shouldn't know what you bought? Yeah. We went to a pharmacy where we bought nothing. The story changed suddenly.
Milk.
Okay, you bought milk.
And
so there you are as a prostitute and the two young girls buying milk.
Two 14-year-old girls. But anyway, it was a wonderful ice-breaking evening. And we got, you know, it was after that, I don't know, we were very comfortable. We had so much fun that evening, and I don't know, it was a great way to start the movie.
Well, sure, when you're hanging around the house drinking milk, it'll loosen you up. It have a tendency to get to know each other better with milk. But that's where that whole Got Milk campaign got started. It's all about bonding. Now, were you a good teen, or did you have a wild phase, or you grew up on a farm, right?
I was a good teen.
Were you?
I was.
I'm not doubting it.
No,
you're making up for that now, obviously. Now you're.
My rebellious years happened after. You know, it happened more in college. But as a high schooler, I was very focused on music and the band and acting. And
really, were you in a band?
Yeah.
What did you play?
Trumpet and French horn, and I twirled a rifle. And
you twirled a rifle. Where did that get started? Where somebody thought people should twirl rifles? That's like what is it called when you do that?
Rifle twirling.
Yeah. Why would people think that we should twirl rifles?
I don't know, man.
And you march twirling, right? You
Yes.
don't. Yeah.
Oh, yes. You don't stay, you know.
Yeah.
Stationary.
No. And neither should anyone else around you. That's crazy to start twirling a rifle around. So now, you were on a farm, and you were a member of the 4-H club?
I was.
And what is that? I don't even know what the 4-H club is.
What do you guys, is 4-H, are y'all familiar with 4-H?
I'm not.
It's a great organization. You know, it's more rural. You know, it's a county organizations where high school kids get to, you know, high school and junior high kids, you know, you learn how to, you know, do public speeches, which I was horrible at. you know, go into different, you know, animals. Like you'll be, I was a poultry judger, or you go into horse and pony.
Wait, hold on. We have to go to a commercial, but you're not going to pass that up. We have to talk about how you judge poultry.
I have to go.
No, you don't. We'll be right back with more Holly Hunter right after this. We're back with Holly Hunter.
So,
What a great film that was.
what a great movie.
Yeah, really. You know, I think I was too young to understand the scene where your character would unplug the phone and just cry and then go right back to business. I didn't really understand it. I so understand it now. Where you just, some days you just want to cry and just let go of that and then just go right back to what you, because kids, babies do it. Babies can just cry and then you hold up a lollipop and they just stop, you know?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get back to the poultry judging. What does that mean exactly?
Well, look, you know, it's really no big deal. I mean, you judge. You candle eggs, you judge the exteriors, you judge broilers, fryers, live chickens on a school, county, state, national level.
Oh. So what do you mean you handle eggs? What's the
Well,
egg?
you candle them.
You candle eggs.
You candle them. You hold them up to a light. You know, say a candle or something brighter.
Right.
More modern,
I see.
like a flashlight.
All right.
and you look at them and you see, like, are there any blood spots? Or are there any dark spots? And that would be an inedible egg.
And then you're looking at chickens to judge what? What are you judging about the chicken?
Is this chicken a better layer than that chicken?
Well, aren't we all always doing that?
Yes, we are. Yes.
Well, please come back and see us.
I will.
And there's Oscar buzz on your performance in 13. And if can you rent it now? Because it's not in theaters, but can people see it somehow?
Not quite yet, but
All
soon.
right. It's so good, and you should be nominated absolutely because you're so good at that. Thank you so much, Holly.